The next tab we're going to focus on is our Diagnostic Test tab. So when you click on that, remember you always have this I button here that will give you information about the data set that was used, as well as the link and help information. So you're going to notice that this map looks similar-ish to our last one, only we have numbers. So these numbers are listing the number of diagnostic tests that are offered at each of the facilities. Okay. Again, if you want information about what these symbols mean, you're going to go to the legend button down here at the lower left. And you can see the red cross are the healthcare centers, whereas the white with the blue are the hospitals. Okay, so if you wanted to query on one of these locations, you can just click inside and you can see this is St. Martha's Regional Hospital. They have 7 tests. You can see up here the 1 of 7, and you can scroll through each of them, and each of them will give you the information about that particular test, their hours as well as their phone number and the wait times if they are available. So in this case, you can click on the MRI wait times, and you can see here are the wait times for all of the various hospitals, and you can see St. Martha's has got 145 days at this particular time. The only one that's better in the province happens to be New Glasgow. Again, you can close out of this tab and it will take you automatically back to the original GeoView tab. The other tests that are available at St. Martha's, you can use this arrow. You can see there's ultrasound, x-ray, nuclear medicine, mammogram, bone density, CAT scans, and those are the 7 tests that are available. Remember, the next tool here is going to be our search diagnostic tests. And again, based on the information we have about each of the locations, we have slightly different questions. So you can see I can choose the type of health facility, search on the type of health facility. I can look for just the healthcare centers, or conversely, I can look for just the hospitals, and our map will automatically update accordingly. The name of the facility, so I can start to type in the name of the facility. So I happen to live in Sackville, so I'll look up the Cobequid. And again, I don't have to type the entire word. I can just start the typing and hit enter, and it will give me any of those facilities that have those characters in the name. And you can see here, the only one that is Cobequid Health Center. So if I click on there, you can see there are 4 different diagnostic tests that can be done. Ultrasounds, x-rays, mammograms, as well as CT or CAT scans. The final way that you can narrow your search down is using the diagnostic tests. So you can click on the drop down and you can pick the test that you're looking for. So in this particular case, maybe you're looking where there are bone mineral density tests across the province. And you can see by clicking there, you automatically get highlighting where those diagnostic tests are. Okay, so the next button you go to is going to be the Near Me tool, and this is going to allow you to enter an address. Remember, it doesn't have to be a full address. It can be just the name of the town. It can be a name of a street, or it can be the name of a public location. So some of the bigger ones are also shown in here as well. So in this particular case, I'm going to look up a community. So I'm going to look up Middle Sackville. And I can click on there, and you can see there are no bone mineral density tests within 20 kilometers. I can increase my results. So maybe I'm willing to travel maybe 50 kilometers or about a half hour along highways. If I click on that, I can see there are actually 2 locations that I can go to. There is the Victoria General or the Dartmouth General Hospital. So the Victoria building at the QE2. If I click on the actual location, I get the information about that location. So in this particular case, you can see their location, their phone number, as well as their hours, and again, a link to the wait times for the bone mineral density. So again, I can click on this, and I can get a sense in Halifax. So all of the sites, it's going to be quite a wait for the bone mineral density tests. Again, the last 3 buttons are optional, and it used to help you add or get additional information. If you're looking for community clusters, we have those off by default, so you can turn them on and then you can select the community cluster of interest. Okay, or if you're not interested in that, you can turn your layers on and off as you see fit. You can choose to measure a distance. Again, you're going to click on the tool, you're going to left click and keep left clicking and double click to end, and it will give you the distance along that route that you've picked. The last button is our About button, and again, it's going to give you help on how to use each of the tools within the toolbox, as well as a link to our feedback survey down here at the bottom. So again, please, this is a pilot and we can only make it better if we get information from you about what's working or what's not. So that is our second diagnostic test tab.